Okay. We'll just shoot through these first 2 levels. Hopefully. Oh, the update didn't say they got a publisher. They said they finished the vertical slice to submit to publishers. I don't think that was them saying. The first part will be. Much like Noelle likes to chop out her weird accidents, I will also do so. There were a couple streams that got lost from storage failures in the past, or just other problems that I'll probably have to redo as a result. Sadly, one of them is Dragon Age 2, which I'm not very happy about, but I will endure. Because that game's like 5 minutes long. Who gives a shit? I could probably beat that game in 2 streams. I don't think links are filtered, so go ahead. Like, if it filters it, I'll just click approve. Yeah, let me take a quick look at this. Okay, it does say they got a publisher. I thought they were just submitting to publishers. Shame that, hi, Truex Storm. Shame that Penny Blood is fucking dead. That shit's over. Which is sad, but at the same time, I don't think I didn't really like the way Penny Blood was shaping up the look. Like, it felt so much grungier than Shadow Hearts actually is. Like, Shadow Hearts isn't dark and gritty, it's God Hand. It's like vaguely gothic aesthetic God Hand. Tonally. Like, it has all kinds of stupid shit, and while I'm sure the game would have had that, like, its visual style didn't really... I wasn't a big fan. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. Like, zero fucking shot. But I hope the publisher of Arm Fantasia is somehow Sony. And they have the stick at it. They have, like, they're over their brain disease. But there's no way. They're gone. Oh, you mean Ben Judd? You mean Ben Judd, who wasn't even fucking supposed to be in the goddamn industry anymore? And was promised after he, Yeah, sadly, Sony just seems incurable. Ben Judd, who, reminder, thought it was so funny he could go around saying the N-word in Japan because they didn't understand it, didn't care. What a great guy. There's so many fucking Kickstarters he fucked up. Yes, I think he was like the head of Dangan, and they said they fired him, but everybody's like, no, they didn't. They literally just lied. He's why Mighty Number 9 is so fucked up, or part of why. He's why Bloodstained, they had to spend years doing all these stupid, meaningless stretch goals for Bloodstained instead of working on Bloodstained 2. Well, I think he's like a founder. Like he was the one in charge. Like I don't think there was if he didn't step down, I don't think there was any vehicle for removing him. So he was probably just like, no, you can say I left, but I didn't. I mean, at least we know FromSoft is the reason that Bloodborne hasn't come back yet. Although, that's just a remake. I'm sure if... Well, it makes sense to me, like Bluepoint totally fucked up Demon Souls. Yeah, I imagine a remaster would be okay, but Sony doesn't want to do that because they can't charge $70 for it. That's part of why I've gotten really sick of... Like, I hate so much that we let remaster come to mean a remake of the game in Unreal Engine. Like, if it's not running on the same code base, it's not a remaster, guys. It's a remake. But like, it's probably for the best that they didn't get to make a Bloodborne remake. Well, see, it's gotten even worse, because it used to be that if something was remade, you could trust it to have changes. But now it's like, well, it's a one-to-one remake, and it's like, well, then what's the point? You made it look worse? You made it melty because of Unreal Engine 5? Like, come on, guys. I don't see why you'd need to upgrade the engine Bloodborne is on. Literally all that game needs is to run correctly. And while I would certainly love 60 frames per second, like, I'd like the frame pacing to be correct more. Like, that's the part that fucks me up with Bloodborne and is why I can't play it anymore. Can Tails super peel out? No, he can fly. God damn it. You know, now that I've, well, I guess actually, the banjo shit would be the, was the banjo shit the first fan game I've streamed? I think that's true. Oh, no. Yes, because I didn't completely do Death Wish. So I think those banjos were indeed count as, like, the first fan project I've streamed. Oh, yeah, Sonic Omens. That doesn't count. Rubbernecking doesn't count. Sonic Omens is really funny because I guess the creator's a dickhead. But every time I bring it up, somebody acts like I should care about that, and it's like, I played his game and rage baited at it. Like, what does it matter if he's a shitty person? Who cares? You don't have to care about what every single person is. Like, I'm not even gonna remember anything from Sonic Omens except that fucking plane level. And Senor Card Gauge Eggman. See, I don't even know what he said because I've never cared enough to look. Oh yeah, and World of Warcraft Maria Drone. Oh yeah, and I guess Kris Thorndike Sora dying of time cancer. Man, Sonic Omens actually had a lot of funny shit now that I think about it. See, part of the reason that I want more decomps to come out is that it makes making stuff like that way easier. Yes, that does happen, Davina. I'm pretty happy with the remake, but I'd also like 1,000 Year Door decomp so people can make like crazy difficulty hacks. And they could even port the improvements from the remake into the base game. Yeah, anything that lets you avoid interacting with a I think it's up there. I think it's somewhere up there. I don't know how you would do a 3DS game decompilation. That seems like it's practically impossible. Yeah, I really do think that decomps are like the future. They're basically like they take more effort, but I imagine at some point someone will like we've already got recompilations. But like that's the future of emulation for big games, I feel like, or notable games. Probably not even, actually, honestly, not even notable games. Like the only reason I haven't been like, okay, time to stream every Zelda game is because of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess being stuck on GameCube. And also Wind Waker having some bad ports. Like, I'm so excited for recomps, I almost want to play Jak 2. Because Jak 2 has a decomp. I know there's like a good ending, bad ending for this, or maybe like an ending, true ending thing, but I have no fucking idea how you get them. I do not think you get a Chaos Emerald at the end of these. I think it's just for extra lives. What happened to the Castlevania 64 one? Yeah, this was after the sequel, because this is before the sequel. Oh, you get the good ending by beating the game in under 2 hours. I don't know if we're gonna get that. Maybe. It's possible. The Castlevania 64 one was a fucking vibe coded thing. Did it work? That would be what I would disbelieve. Like, disregarding it just being shitty, like, did it fucking work? Like, did it work at all? Was it just wildly inaccurate? That makes me want to look at it just to... Well, I have never played the original, so I'd have no fucking idea. Okay. That's what I would expect. The whole point of a decomp is that it's accurate, that it's the game. Like, just play on a shitty emulator if you want something that doesn't fucking work. I mean, Sonic 06 is completely playable. Like, Sonic 06 isn't broken, it just sucks. They'll have a game run in a higher frame rate and a higher resolution, but everything else is usually pretty accurate. Sonic 06 is definitely my most desired decomp at the moment, though, because I'm never gonna dig out a 360 in a copy of Sonic 06 and do that. Like, that's just never gonna happen. Nintendo's crazy, and I have zero doubt that they believe that the original version of a game running differently is blasphemous. Like, their emulator already isn't good. So, like, who cares if... Like, you might as well give people those games in a higher resolution performing better, but that is satanic to them. Yeah, I think frame rate and resolution enhancements are pretty inoffensive. Like, was the soul of Banjo-Kazooie really that it ran at 20 frames a second? But it's not the original experience, it's on a shitty emulator! With tons of input latency! That's what kills me! It's like, motherfucker, it's already not accurate! The Virtual Boy headset is insane. Like, that's just them being deranged. I guess it doesn't matter because there's one good game on the Virtual Boy, like literally one. Because there's only, like, 18. Actually, I don't even think there's 18. I think there's 13. They won't let third parties develop what games with that in mind? Oh, the Virtual Boy adapter. Yeah, they're weird. Nintendo is such a strange company. I mean, like, putting the screen up close to your face does not a VR headset make. But yeah, Nintendo's just... I've given up trying, like... I've given up wishing for them to be sober, because it's pointless. They will never be sober, not ever. But Nintendo at the same time makes it impossible for me to give Sony or Microsoft any rope. It's like, hey, look, Nintendo's not that much better than either of you, but you know what Nintendo does? Ship good games, a lot of them, constantly. Hey, Hosh and Schwartz. Yeah, I think these are delightful, and they have really great music, although I think that the second one has better music. And I've never seriously tried to play the third one, because that's a weird Metroidvania full of OCs. And while I can respect that kind of ball, I'm not gonna, like, that obvious, that disconnects a lot of people. Like, you need to accept that. And if you accept that, good. But when Green Sonic rolls up, you should expect some people to turn off, he said hypocritically, loving Scourge the Hedgehog. Yeah, like, the first thing you get is, like, a gauntlet that gives Sonic a sword. And it's like... I don't know about this. Also, it has, like, the Mega Man ZX Metroidvania map. Ooh. Thank you, Anonymous, for the 1337. Please do not dead name me. Thanks for your interesting feedback on BTD. You're welcome. Never dead name me again. Green Sonic is Scourge. But thank you for the leet dollars. I feel like the most Spark-like thing is still is that city level in after the sequel where he literally turns into... Spark is real primitive, like the first one. Well, I mean, also Spark is like barely more advanced than this game on like a technical level. Like it loads it's up in a tiny window. It doesn't have like a very developed UI or menus. What is with the banjo mechs? Oh, I have to hit that. Okay. Thought I had to hit him. Oh, now I have to hit him. What an irritating boss. I've never been a big fan of the like the chase style bosses in 2D. I think they work much better in 3D though. Like, I think the bosses, the Sonic bosses are probably the best part of Unleashed. So, hey, Did anybody rip the medals out of Unleashed yet? On that decop? Oh, nice Kirby music. He's dead now. What? That turtle just shot a Hadouken at me. I need to see if he'll do other things. If I find another one. He will! Yeah, if you turn off the medal requirements in Sonic Unleashed, that game just like goes up like 2 points. I think there's only gonna be Kirby music in cutscenes because the game itself has original music. What an epic fucking song for this level. No. They like seal my flight ability. Oh, I'm supposed to go this way, okay. See, that's why I enjoy fan games. You get weird little stuff like the Shotokan turtle. Oh. I guess this makes sense with it being Lost Level Zone and not like a mine zone. Are these supposed to be cut levels from Sonic games? Man, what good music. I know it's selfish of me, but I do want Lake Papard to do another Sonic-type game. Probably not Spark, since I don't see how you do more Spark after 3. That seems basically impossible. God damn it. Yeah, their next thing is like a racing game, but I hope they go back to like a linear thing with a character after that. I'm a crazed loner who doesn't play anything resembling multiplayer games. Rollin' Rascal is neat, but it's like so heavily being Sonic and actually kind of loses appeal for me. Like, when you're trying to be Sonic so hard you even do the silhouette of the head thing, like you start to come off like all the Chrono Trigger inspired games that are like, we also have magically sealed chests. And it's like, why? Oh, you also have rainbow conch shells? Cool. Why? I mean, I'm fine with a boost like also, but What non-Sonic thing did Sonic devs make? Are you talking about? I'm gonna be real. I think Penny's Big Breakaway doing kind of bad has more to do with the decision. First of all, it was kind of sicko stuff. Like, they designed for the wrong audience. And secondly, that game was really buggy at launch. I don't know if it ever got better. But I tried to play it near launch and like kept clipping through the fucking floor. And like that, people just aren't gonna, that will kill your game every time. I don't know, I don't keep track of every project an indie team does. But yeah, like, if you're making an indie game spiritually inspired by something, or just like trying to make like your mascot type game, you can't focus on like speedrun sickos. People want to be able to go through your game and have fun and not think that they're constantly getting a bad grade because they didn't go fast enough. Like, people don't like Did I go in some kind of weird circle? I guess I must have. I think Penny's Big Breakaway is neat. Like, I think it's cool. I didn't really like how it played. This is also a problem that Demon Tides has. and which by extension that Bubsy game has. Like, I hate to concede this because it feels like I'm conceding ground to the dumbest people in the world, but it's like, you maybe have too many movement abilities. Like, you have so much shit in Demon Tides, which is fine for me, but like, the more execution your game requires, the more limited its audience is. That's just the way it be. Which is always why I scream that making turn-based games into action games is fucking stupid. Because you are definitionally reducing the game's potential audience. Like, it's cool I can fly through the levels in Demon Tides, but... And I would say that Demon Tides is honestly not very difficult on the main route. Like, there's one or two things that I thought were pretty spicy, but mostly not. But like, I died multiple times in Penny's not Penny's Big Breakaway, Demon Tides because I hit the wrong button. Or I forgot how certain things chain together, and if that's happening to me, it's gonna happen to more casual people a lot harder, and they're not gonna leave your game with like good feelings. Like Mario, like especially when a game that obviously takes inspiration from Mario Odyssey, it's like yeah, you can do all kinds of crazy shit in Mario Odyssey, but you don't have to. Like, you can beat that game with the relatively basic set of skills. And that's kind of what you need to shoot for. Like, if you want to make money, if you just want to make a game for sickos, that's all fine and good. But you have to concede, like, you have to recognize it does limit. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. But I can fly, so this isn't that big a deal. Oh, that one had a ring in it. Oh my god. Will you fucking blow up already? You've overstayed your welcome. Oh my god, the death egg is being built. Very lo-fi beats to study to in this stage. When was Sonic Superstars? That was 2023, right? Was there a Sonic game last year? Oh, there was Crossworlds. Okay, so I'm like, they like to get one out every year. Like, I don't remember one. I'm like, oh, Crossworlds. This was 2012 when this version came out, so probably it was announced. We haven't had like a full 3D Sonic since Frontiers, even though I think Shadow Generations is kind of better than any. I kind of think Shadow Generations is probably the single best 3D Sonic game. Like, I stand by my, I'm gonna be real, I hope it isn't Frontiers again. Like, I don't want that. Get off the fucking platform, Sonic! Oh no, I think Shadow Generations stomps the shit out of OG Generations. I think OG Generations is kind of bad. Like, Sonic Frontiers had cool stuff in it, but there's no reason for me to ever play that game again. Like, I don't think the open world Skittles we made a thing because of Breath of the Wild type thing really fits Sonic. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't religiously follow leaks, especially since most of the time leaks are wrong. I don't see how. Oh, I'm going backwards again. God damn it. But like Sonic Frontiers was very much a game you make when you want a lot of game but don't have a lot of money. Like, down to reusing the same fucking tile sets for levels that we've been using since Generations. So, like, if Sonic Frontiers 2 has less of a hire this man feel, and also, like, Sonic Frontiers, especially with the DLC that redoes the end of that game, it feels so much like they're setting up for an adventure-type game. It would be weird if that isn't the next thing. I'm not gonna hold forces against anybody because that game was made in like 10 months. But like with the whole redoing the ending to make and playing as all of Sonic's friends and putting the tarot card shit directly on Amy, which fucking whatever. I think modern Amy is bad, but whatever. I have faith in Ian Flynn mostly. What is this? I mean, I'll do it, but I don't know why I'm doing it. Oh, I have to do it to open the door. Okay, cool. Cars. I mean, I don't see what the problem with Frontier's ending was. I mean, like, I didn't have a problem with it. It seemed more like they just, like, I don't know. Like, they didn't even change it that much. They just, like, gave the final boss an additional phase and had Sonic go Super Saiyan 2. And most people probably didn't see it because getting there is fucking hard. I still haven't read any IDW Sonic, so I can't really commentate on how Flynn writes Amy nowadays. But my problem is more with the, like, the Sega mandated shit, where it's like, oh, she can't pursue Sonic. That's cringe and sexist. So instead, she has nothing. Instead, she is girl. Like, if you want to change a character, that's fine, but you need to write something to replace the character elements you've removed. But they didn't do that. And no, like, showing off a deck of tarot cards is not a personality. Give me a ring. Give me a ring or in the stage. Do one of those two things, okay. Yeah, I'm very much a Silver hater. Like, he's got nothing going on. Like, it's funny that he's Trunks. I think it's... I also laughed really hard when somebody from Sega they gave, like, the least committal answer ever of, like, well, you know, anything's possible when someone asked if Archie comic characters could be in Crossworlds eventually since they put in IDW characters. I saw some people get so mad. Like, some people get so fucking furious when anybody brings those fucking characters up, and I think it's really funny. Especially since them coming back in some capacity is inevitable. Like, I'm sorry, no matter how much you cope and seethe and tell me why that's never going to happen, it's gonna. Like, everything you think this one thing that annoys you won't come back from nostalgia wank? You fool! Surge never went anywhere. Surge is an IDW character. Surge was invented explicitly because they couldn't use Scourge. There's a reason their names rhyme. How the fuck do these things work? Surge is fine, but I like Scourge a lot. They're different characters. I don't think they obsolete one another at all. But I mean, most Archie Sonic characters are written well after Ian Flynn took over writing. Before that, they ranged from inoffensive Saturday morning cartoon to kind of bad. But the reason I say the Archie characters are inevitable is because it's like, yeah, we don't make things anymore. Like, sorry. Everything else gets nostalgia wanked into the ground. You think they're gonna let those Archie characters sit on the floor forever? Like, I'm not saying they're gonna make the game where Sally Acorn is a major character, but they're gonna show up somehow. As skins, as Easter eggs, something. What? I need that ring. Thank you. Please come down. Fuck. Ken Penders. I mean, I have to remind people, Ken Penders did not win that lawsuit. Sega was just like, fucking stop. Just whatever. Get rid of him. And he only sued them over characters he created. He didn't create Sally Acorn or Bunny Rabbit or any of the Freedom Fighters. He only created the shitty Knuckles characters everybody hates. No, it's not even that. Like, there is no situation where Ken Penders can come back unless they pop up with one of his characters. Like, they can use Archie characters as much as they want. Like, he can't sue them if characters he didn't create shows up. There was no, like, there's also not a technicality. The technicality is that there was a fire at Archie's offices and they lost documentation that Ken Penders was work for hire, like all comic artists are. You know, regrettably, but that's the case. Yeah, that's the whole point of the Ken Penders thing, is they couldn't produce the documents that he was work for hire, so there's his stuff, like the stuff he created. I think it was a fire. They might have just lost it. What a terrible level. I'm glad we're through that. What is with the eyes? But yeah, like if they want to pop Sally Acorn into something, there's nothing preventing them from doing that. Now, will they? Yes, eventually. As a skin or in one of those mobile games or something along those lines, they will. Because that is just how culture works now. And it's something I care about. So it's like people said, oh, Barry Allen is the one comic death that sticks. And then somebody who read Barry Allen as a kid got put in charge and his ass was back. Like the same thing is going to happen with those characters. Eventually, somebody who likes those characters will be put in a position of authority to be able to bring them back, and that they will be back. That's it. Besides, how much longer can Penders live? He's not exactly the healthiest guy. I also once again voice my insistence that the only good Sonic love interest is Sally Acorn. I think they try to like, I don't even think IDW really tried to give him one. I guess they would have tried with Amy if anything, but I don't think Amy works at all. You're really gonna make me 8-hit this boss that's long? Rouge Works is like a Catwoman type thing with Knuckles. No, we're never gonna see Blue Arm Sonic again. Also, people were right to complain about the blue arm. Oh, I see. Sure, I will answer to the best of my abilities about whatever game thing that you don't know for sure happened or not by Omega Bear. Oh shit, I'm sorry, I missed Swab0909 tipping me $15. I finished Silent Hill yesterday and remembered I should contribute to the Donathon. Here's hoping we get to that home port game at the end. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Thank you so much. The soundscape of this game is kind of crushing my alerts. I'll have to adjust them after the stream. There's a lot of enemies in this game that make me think of Cybershell's old bit from his Sonic Let's Plays, the Cuntometer, where he would rate how annoying an enemy was to deal with. Yeah, we're like 170 away from High on Life 2. which is scary. I wouldn't call his videos regular, but he is doing, you know, videos more suiting his current status as a 40-year-old man. Oh, regularity. Yeah. He sure did. He sure did vanish off the internet forever for like two different times. You have no idea how shocked I was that the Sonic 4 bonus video was actually a video about Sonic 4 and not just that Captain Planet AIDS scene again. I clicked that video so sure it was just gonna be that stupid fucking gag again. Yeah, it makes like there's no gaming platform that feels as like modern as like the set is like 90 Sega felt. Like companies are all too big now and too absorbed in not letting anybody under 50 be in charge of anything, and also just being too big and stupid. So everything is the whole consultancy in games thing is complicated because neither side of that argument wants to face the truth that those people are also like making games less offensive for right-wingers. Oh, I see how this works now. Like that they really don't want to have to confront that because it kind of blows away both of their arguments. Where it's like, yeah, these consulting firms exist to make sure that your game has no meaning. Because if it has meaning, it won't sell as well, you think. I mean, Sega of Japan was right to hate Sega of America. Like, once we found out that the alleged success of the Genesis that Sega of America caused in the States was entirely fake, like that was never real, like people should have stopped like posting that, oh, Tom Kalinske was a genius shit immediately. But yeah, like I'm just so sick. Well, the thing that happened, like for decades, people were like, "Oh, Sega of America made the Genesis so successful," and then it was like, it wasn't that long ago. It was like maybe 5 or 6 years, where somebody from Sega of Japan at the time was like, "No, they didn't. They shipped a bunch of consoles to stores and then marked them as sales, but then they shipped them back when they didn't sell. So they got to claim these huge profitable years, but then like in the years after, all that shit was returned and they took huge losses. Like, it was always a weirdly only Americans can do it right mindset. And then Tom Kalinske wrote that stupid fucking book where he makes himself a superhero. Actually, I don't think he's the author, but still, the book tries to make him out to be some kind of superhero that saved the Genesis from Sega's out of touch Japanese branch. And it's like, fucking get over it. But yeah, like I'm genuinely struggling to think of when like a AAA game not made by Capcom had a story that didn't just make me roll my eyes. I also kind of felt that way about Pokemon Z to A. Like there's some stuff in that game that I'm like, I'm sure this is the script, this is the English script that you had done, but wow, this dialogue is insufferable. Like, I'm sorry, these teenagers are not sitting around talking about ZA and accountability. Shut up. Yeah, I guess Silent Hill F and Metaphor are exceptions. Thank you, Luke's Lucifer VT, for the sub. Wow, almost 4 years. Thank you so much. That's so long. The march of time keeps making me cry. I mean, I don't know what they're talking about in Japanese. I just assumed that dialogue was English script only. They were probably talking about something similar, but without, like, the very therapy-speaky dialogue. I don't have any gray hairs yet. We've avoided it so far. My family grays very late. It's even like Nintendo's shit with Palworld is even funnier since they're letting Pikmin onto their platform. I would probably not buy Pokemon Z to A, no. Like, if you can get it for $35, sure, but like like any more than that, nah, probably not. I mean, they already said they're shipping it on the Switch, so it has to be at least kind of done. Besides, if you're stealing everything, it's real easy to ship a game. I don't think stealing fan art designs matters at all. I don't think any of that shit matters. Like at most they'll apologize and change the designs. Plus, I imagine it's probably hard to sue for the same reason that Nintendo can't sue Palworld over their designs. Like, most Pokemon are just based on things in the real world. The fuck is this boss? Oh, I just hit the buttons? Wait. Ah, okay, I see. I see. Oh! Okay, that does not... Well, I can't get fucking back up. God damn it, man. He sure likes bosses that shoot shit like that. Can I get some rings? Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's Pokemon Animal Crossing. It was always gonna be insanely popular. Yes, I know it's more like Dragon Quest Builders. Yeah, I'm using Pokopia I'm doing the thing I normally do where it's like, well, I didn't play the other one that I already own, so I'll do that instead of spend more money on something that I might not even stick with. Nintendo seems to get away with $70 just fine. For a while, I bet. Until Nintendo fans get sick of it, which will happen. That thing about Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy is so weird because I didn't go read the real article, so I don't know what age these kids are. Because, like, Final Fantasy isn't a franchise for 8-year-olds. Man, I'm so glad Okami 2 is real. Wham. But I didn't lose the bubble. It's like, no, we're not gonna make you, get air. Wait, it wasn't, but it had a screenshot like it was an article. Was it just total bullshit? I hate, it's hard to overstate how much I hate I wrote an article based on social media. Like, that, bro, that's less than worthless. Like, there's definitely something to, there's definitely, like, conclusions to be reached. Like, but, well, I mean, honestly, I would say it was obvious. But, like, yeah, you need to release games in your franchise more than once every 7 years. I don't know if GTA 6 will get away unscathed. Especially if they probably charge $100 for it. Like, most of GTA 5 sales are fake. I have to keep telling people that because they don't understand. Like, we never go more than... Like, Mario is basically yearly. Pokemon is basically yearly. Mario, Zelda is basically yearly. Like, there's some kind of thing in all of Nintendo's major franchises pretty regularly. Yeah, the thing about GTA 5 is that copies of GTA 5 come with more GTA Online currency than the cost of the game. Like, imagine if there was a physical version of Fortnite that cost $20 but had $30 of V-Bucks in it. Like, yeah, that would be the best-selling game of all time. And it wouldn't matter fucking at all. Yeah, Tim Sweeney's an idiot. It's so shitty to raise the price of V-Bucks after you after he made such a big deal about winning that lawsuit. He's like, we don't have to pay Apple a premium now. Now we can raise our price. Yeah, I also don't know who would buy. I mean, I'm sure people who only play GTA Online, and there are a lot of those people, will buy it. I don't know how many of those people there are. I mean, he had a problem with Apple. He didn't want to pay them 30%. And frankly, he was right to not want to pay them 30%. You don't get to start a monopoly and then go, oh, give us 30% of all money that passes through our monopoly. Imagine if Microsoft tried that. And is like, no, you have to pay a 30% surcharge when you order something from Amazon because you did it through a Windows PC. Like, Apple doesn't do shit to justify their cut. I mean, fucking come on. GTA 6 is it's a service, it's a successful service game, and successful service games mean, you're gonna have no-lifers who only play that. Like that, it happens. Microsoft does do that. Oh, you mean do the thing with Windows? Yeah, that's beyond even them right now. I mean, Apple should frankly probably be broken up. So should Microsoft, so should Google, so should Facebook. All these companies need to be 10 companies each. Yeah, it's just a PC. I keep seeing these really weird posts from Xbox guys being like, no, it's not just a PC. And it's like they said you'll just make a PC game for it. Like, I don't even believe their claim that it will punch higher than a PC of equal spec. Like, I don't believe that for a second. Like, oh, just make a PC game. Yeah, because nobody is going to make an Xbox game otherwise because their games don't sell on that platform and you have no users anymore. I don't know who Bernie Burns is. I mean, they're trying to trick you and sell you on the idea that new Xbox is gonna be have like a console mode, but it's not gonna. Like, why would they develop and support that? They're making a fucking PC. Like, and they already had that thing today where they're like, we're launching Xbox mode for PC, but it's just the shit that's on that portable. Like, it's just like a layer over, like it's Windows big picture mode basically. Yeah, like, it's just gonna be a PC version of the ROG Ally, and I don't understand why people are pretending that isn't the case. But they said they're not charging people rent anymore. That was part of what they said already. Like, oh, we're not gonna charge for online because it's a PC. Like, they can't charge online if it's a PC. There's no avenue for them to do that. Man, this hack has a lot of really fucking irritating enemies. Well, think of it this way. They already. I'm willing to bet that most people who still have an Xbox only have Game Pass. I'm willing to bet that most people who. The majority of people who still play on Xbox subscribe to Game Pass Ultimate. Well, probably not anymore since it's $360 a year now. But before, probably. So I assume their idea is that they can just continue getting sub money from Game Pass. Except I don't even know if that'll happen. Yeah, they made Xbox Live into Game Pass. Which they did because Game Pass wasn't fucking growing, but if you bring that up, people cry. Like, unless Asha Sharma, is that her fucking name? Like, unless Asha Sharma is like the CEO whisperer, is one the CEO whisperer and two actually serious about wanting to revive Xbox? How? What is this gimmick? Is it just time? Like, Unless that's the case, they're not reviving Xbox. Their hardware sells nothing. Their games sell nothing. Like, Xbox blew their load last year. They shipped like 6 major things. And the only one that seemed to do good at all was the one-to-one remake of Oblivion. Like, Avowed didn't do good. The Outer Worlds 2 didn't do good. Doom the Dark Ages didn't seem to do good. Like, it didn't seem to do nearly as good as like Eternal did. Fucking get up there, man. Like, Microsoft doesn't have a stable of powerful, relevant IPs anymore. Like, people don't give a shit about Halo anymore. People don't give a shit about Gears anymore. Sadly, that's probably also part of why Ninja Gaiden 4 didn't do good. It's like, yeah, the last one was 13 years ago. No, maybe more than that. Maybe 14. Like, Neo 3 sold more in 1 second than Ninja Gaiden 4 has sold up until this point. Hi-Fi Rush did not do well. We got leaks that Hi-Fi Rush did bad, like, as soon as it came out. But Microsoft just lied through their teeth, because otherwise, it would look bad. That, like, oh, well, our thing wasn't successful because of Game Pass. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden Black 2 did okay. But that, again, that's a one-to-one remake of a popular game. Like, there's a limit to how many of those Microsoft can crank out. And they've already decided to screw up with the Halo one by making it like this big, super huge thing that they're going to charge $70 for. Instead of $50. Like, for Oblivion and Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. Yeah, but Dark Ages feels like it fell through the ground. Like, the only person I know who liked that game is Civi. And it's a shooter, so of course Civi liked it. Civi likes Doom 3. Yeah, if they could have just ported Master Chief Collection to Switch and Switch 2 and PS5 and sold a bunch of copies and possibly even revived the franchise. But that's too much value. That's too much of value for the gamer. You need to pay $70 for a busted up, melty version of 1 that isn't even a good remake of 1 because they added sprinting and all this other shit. Ah, I see. Okay, that one will hurt me, so don't hit that one. Yeah, like, here's what's gonna happen. And it's like that Unreal Engine 5 Halo remake's gonna come out. It's gonna look all melty and control bad and like have worst input latency and lose the good game feel of Halo. And people who buy it on PlayStation will go, oh, I guess Halo was always bad. And then stop thinking about it. And then Halo will be dead. Like, I don't believe that sells well enough for them to justify doing more. Like, people are so soured on Halo. And I just can't expect it to be a good product. Microsoft doesn't make those. You die already, man. Yeah, when like the level designers are like, you clearly didn't under... It's like, bro, what are you doing? Oh, I can hit those, maybe. Nope, they just hurt me. Thank you. Thank you for having them change color like something was happening. At least now I don't have to worry about hitting them when I am going for the ones that actually hurt them. But like, again, sometimes I am wrong. Sometimes my instincts are wrong. So it's not impossible that that Halo remake does good, but I don't know. I just don't see it. Especially since it doesn't have the fucking multiplayer. It's like, oh, well, we gotta make a service Halo after the last service Halo fucking failed. I mean, I've said this a bunch of times, but I don't really, like, we have no idea what the actual user base of the 360 was because of the red ring. Like, I bought 3 of them, and everybody I know who had one who used it as their main platform for any real length of time. Bought more than one. So they didn't have 70 million users. How many did they have? 50? 40? 30? Who knows? I mean, people didn't buy multiple 360s because they were so in love with the platform. They did it so they could keep playing the shit they already bought. Honestly, I think people, like, consoles have gotten so unreliable since 7th gen, like including 7th gen. And maybe part of that is those consoles had shorter life cycles. But like my PS2 from that I got in 2002 still works. Oh shit, Tails has air, okay. What the fuck hit me there? Like, remember Nintendium? That's sure not a phrase, that's sure not a term people bust out anymore, huh? But my PS3 didn't last the whole life cycle, which really pissed me off because I went out of my way to get a back compat one. Like, my PS3 didn't survive, my PS4 didn't survive, I'm on my second PS5, my PS4, I'm on my second PS5. I didn't have a Switch die, so that's good. And mine was launch year. So maybe Nintendo is bringing back their build quality a little bit. I guess I didn't have a 3DS or DS die either, so they've kept their build quality mostly. Yeah, but you did have the drift. Nintendo's online shit is so... Nintendo is such a fucking regressive company. I thought the last year of the Switch, I thought my dock had died. Like, I thought it had quit kaput. So I ordered a replacement, and then I got my dock working, so I didn't need the replacement. There is no way to cancel an order from Nintendo's online store except calling them and waiting on hold and getting a sales representative and talking to them for like 20 minutes. Like, isn't that insane? Man, they really like little enemies that just fuck you, huh? Doggy paddle. Man, I really hope... It's such a pipe dream, but I really hope that somebody is working on a next-gen Mister. Because that would be the most valuable device in the world. Doesn't even have to do Xbox. Only it can do Dreamcast, PS2, and GameCube. Oh, thank you, Skull Banui, for the follow. I'm sorry, the soundscape of this game is kind of decimating my alerts. Because the game is really fucking loud. I had my Wii's fan die. I mean, I'd pay whatever price a next-gen Mister costs. Like, I'm not expecting it to do 7th-gen consoles. See, the sad thing is it wouldn't fuck the industry up. Because most people don't care. Actually, I kind of think that, we're starting to get younger people caring about old stuff because nothing new is being made for them. Which is like, okay, I can watch He-Man Reboot 8, or I can go watch something from 1994. Give me an air bubble. Yeah, like I feel like people always have this weird nostalgia from before they were born for stuff that was before they were born. But it's like, yeah, you know what used to be fun? Going to the store. Because that's where things were. You couldn't just have them shipped directly to your house. And sometimes stores had different things and different prices for different things. Nice try, Sage. Dynamic pricing is insane. We gotta, like, that should be illegal, and the people who came up with it should be arrested. Yeah, there's appeal in buying a thing and then it's bought. Something that that every company in the world is constantly trying to find ways to change now, because they can't continue to make more money than before forever if they don't. Like, I don't know if Epic will actually lose money from cranking the price of V-Bucks, but they should. Normally, I'd say they have data that says they won't, but Tim Sweeney ain't real fucking bright, so I can't be sure of that at all. I mean, I don't think there's any consideration given to people who have money and how much money people have. But part of it is definitely them not understanding. Yeah, that is part of why AI made them all insane, because they can't... Most industries can't make more money than they're currently making. Like, there isn't the people for it. So the only way to make more money is to spend less money. But how do you spend less money? You need things to sell. Well, you have something that costs no money, make it. And I don't even think most CEOs are delusional and think that, like, it will be good. I think they think it'll be bad and people just won't care. Like, it was who, the Campbell's soup, the guy who runs Campbell's, being like, yeah, our soup is slop, those morons buy it anyway. I like this weird robot being Tails' Virgil. Why am I not able to hurt it? Is this just like a survive thing? Okay, it can't be shining, I guess. Yeah, I don't get how I'm supposed to hurt him. Yeah, I can't hit it from above. Did I? Okay, that time I definitely hit him. Okay, I can hit his arms too. Okay, so I can only hit him when his shields are like down. Okay, no, I can still hit him from the side. What a weird boss. That's very bad conveyance. I'm gonna guess this is the final zone? I think this is Okami music? Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the final zone. Man, every time that I think about Okami, I'm like, man, I'd really like them to do a version of Okami that ran at 60. I get that's super hard with how the game is, but I'm sure Capcom could figure it out, and they could sell it for $50. Like, I'd buy it for $50. Although Okami is one of the most ported games ever already. Like, the only thing that even comes close is RE4 and E-Swan. No, I'm pretty sure it's not. People might have bullied it into running at 60, but I don't think it did originally. Yeah, it's hard. It's one of those hard-coded 60 things. I guess now that I've beaten Demon Tides, I need to go back to, well, I guess I might need to get in. Well, I'd rather not spend more money right this second, but I need to get to Homura Hime. And I gotta beat Daybreak 2 so I can beat Horizon. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see 30 frames per second games much anymore. Like, despite what some people who cover games insist, I do not think we are going back to 30 as the standard. Thank you, Switch 2. I mean, the Switch 2 I think might. But even then, maybe not. Like, I think it's more likely that people just crush their game down. Does 7 Remake have a 60 mode on Switch 2, or is it stuck at 30? Okay, that makes sense, because that's I think like the absolute heaviest game. Yeah, I didn't get super far into Daybreak 2. I really considered putting the Switch twins, the Nintendo Switch twins, into Jobber of the Year, but I only fought them once. So despite their huge Jobber energy, I couldn't justify it. I look forward to perhaps putting Kasim into it in this year. Kasim is so funny. Everybody literally talks about him like that fake screen cap about Bane. Kasim is the scariest guy I've ever seen in my life. It's like he's just standing there. He's not doing anything. He's never done anything. He's never gonna do anything. I don't even think Kasim is a potential man. Like, part of a potential man is that they aren't strong now, but they will be eventually. Kasim is just a fraud. Who did we give biggest jobber to? I already forgot. Yeah, Kasim has a very epic Chuck Norris energy to him. That or Bill Brasky. Bill Brasky. That's a reference you'll only get if you're over 30. Yeah, probably. I think Falcom was probably telling the truth that Trails would end in 2032. That's what, 30 years after the first game? Because Trails in the Sky came out on PC way before, like, it came out on... I mean, here's the thing. They can end Trails, but continue the Legend of Hero franchise. Like, they can just change it to a new franchise. If it's like a Tales of Xillia situation where Zemuria is like inside some barrier and there's a larger world outside, they could even just change the title but keep the same continuity. I'm more curious to see if we're getting like 30s Adol or old man Adol. But like sometimes your timeline just ends and you... Wow, that was fucking fast. But sometimes like your timeline just ends and you gotta do something else. Like I know a lot of people who I bet wished Universal Century stopped. God damn it. That thing blurs into the environment a little bit. East Books 1 and 2 are good. They're one of those games... They've aged poorly, not in the sense that they're bad, but in the sense that... Like, go look up the intro, the PC, I mean, the TurboGrafx intro to East 1. And then think, this came out in 1987. I mean, Wake Up Sammy, they literally said Adol was going to be older in the next game. Which I guess could just be a lie, but... I think East Book 1 is better than East Book 2. But that's just me. Yeah, I do honestly wonder if they're gonna bring Karja back. Because they do kind of imply they might. But at the same time, it's like, sis, he ain't banging you if you don't have blue hair. Why do you think he hangs out with Dogi? Adol has a type, and it's blue hair. Also divinity, but mostly blue hair. This is a cool idea. I do hope they keep they either need to go back to Adol being solo or they need to keep the duo system. The party system never really worked for me. Like I never really liked the party system. They do normally... They do normally keep side characters around for a couple games. Give me some ring. Give me a ring. Give me a singular ring. Or in the stage. Yeah, it sure did. I sure haven't gotten it yet because they fucking burned me. And I liked that game a lot. I'll probably buy it later this year when it's a little bit cheaper. Yeah, they just I can't imagine Nipponichi of America was very happy with being like, you literally cut the knees off the game we did. Like, you literally just slashed your own product's throat. Why did you do that? Are you stupid? And the answer is yes. Falcom is one of those companies that only begrudgingly admits computers exist. Like, that was such a genuinely shitty thing to do to your development partner. Man, I sure hope the next Atelier game, isn't like Yumiya at all. Yeah, I really don't understand Vanillaware's deal. Like, they are letting unironically millions of sales on the table by not putting their shit on PC. Vanillaware is just a like an old school Japanese company that's terrified of computers. Yeah, the Atelier is going to keep going in that direction until one bombs, which hopefully will be the next one that they do that's like that. But that open world shit in Yumiya is terrible. Like, what's the point? You don't have the money to make a big open world game. This is all hollow and empty. Just make a collection of small areas like you used to. Yeah, like, it seems like they don't understand that people just liked Ryza because her titties were big and her ass was out. Yoink! Huh? Oh, no googly eyes for once. Oh, I see how it is. Now he's gonna have phase 2, isn't he? Yeah. I guess we will get a final Tails level. Thought for sure the last level would be Sonic. But maybe there's another Sonic level after this. Camera's super pulled out. Maybe this is like a victory lap level. Oh, it is a version of Tails' theme. Oh, thank you for just disappearing those ring boxes, I guess. I miss games having music. Western games sure don't anymore. Yeah, I also think that Sonic should bring back characters having vocal themes. It doesn't, though. Music is like the cheapest thing you can do to your game to make it good. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I'm hoping if the next Sonic project is a remake of adventure, we'll get like cool new versions of the themes. Like, Mina the Hollower is gonna be good entirely based on the Vert soundtrack. I hope the next Shantae also gets Vert back, because I really didn't dig the Seven Sirens soundtrack at all. Yeah, I assume it's gonna be this year. They make Sonic is a yearly franchise, and the last big Sonic thing was in 2024, and that was clearly like a smaller scale thing. They should be brave and just remake 06. Change nothing except the technical problems and the bad level design. Not sure I like this level. Like, it's fine. I mean, you don't need the guys that made Adventure to make a remake of Adventure. Considering they worked on Balan Wonderworld, maybe you shouldn't need to get them. Yes, they should remake Devil May Cry 2. It should be nothing like Devil May Cry 2, except have the same villain and have the lady. No, Balan Wonderworld should stay dead forever. They should put out a firmware update for every console that shreds a copy if you put it in. Also, they should take it down from all digital stores. I'm really curious about the Wii Nights. Like, that has to be better than Balan Wonderworld, right? Like, I don't think it has Yuji Naka working on it, so that's a pretty big buff. He does not seem to be able to cook for shit. Yuji Naka's final work was investing fraud. Yeah, I mean Rodea. What did I say? Again, like, nobody played that Wii one, so it's hard to say if that's more. I think that one's like much more a normal game. Well, yeah, it reviewed poorly, but it was a Wii game that wasn't made by Nintendo. All of those reviewed poorly. Yuji Naka never went to jail. He didn't do a big enough insider trading to go to jail. He just got fined a shitload and his career destroyed forever. Deserved, frankly. forever, and I can't co-sign that. It should have been more like Yuji Nada. Oh, so only 2 acts. So my litmus test for if the Western industry side of the industry is totally washed is Elder Scrolls 6. It has to be at least as good as Skyrim, a game I would give a low 8. I don't expect them to make a game as good as Oblivion. I think that's beyond them. And I think will reflect poorly on them if because of that remake if they don't. Oh no, I don't mean financially. I mean, that's my litmus test for if I ever want to play a Western game ever again. Because I'm going to be real, Sony blackpilled me hard. Like, I can't stand Ghost of Yotei. Like, I dislike it to the extent I can't trust Wolverine now. Yotei just sucks. My problem with Yotei is it has more walk and talks than any fucking game I've ever played. Like, it's unending. It just keeps fucking going. It's every fucking mission. It's like, I don't want to talk to these I don't want to do the slow walking while characters yap at each other every fucking mission. No, too many people complained about cutscenes, so now it has to be walk and talk. Also, walk and talk is way cheaper than making a cutscene, even a tool-generated cutscene. Oh yeah, if you didn't like Tsushima, you will not like Yotei. If you didn't like Tsushima for its AAA-isms, you will definitely not like Yotei, because it has all of them but worse. See, with me, it's tool-generated cutscenes. Those just come off as so cheap that when they're in your big, expensive game, it comes off as insane. Like, if you're gonna have a bunch of tool-generated cutscenes in your game, it can't look better than a Like a Dragon game. That's like the ceiling of what you're allowed. Yeah, like, as much as I rag on Sony, I really think that God of War Ragnarok did it right. Like, the characters are talking, they're having a meaningful conversation you probably are interested in because it's an interesting story. Like, I'd complain about that kind of shit way less if they had as good a hit rate as God of War. The only part of the new God of War stories I don't like is in that DLC they did, where they go, Kratos, it's fine, you killed all those people, you were a heckin' neurodivergent minor and traumatized. It's like, fucking come on. Can we have a character just do a bad thing and then reflect on it and stop doing bad things? Like, the Kratos always had good intentions shit makes me insane. And that stupid 2D game really makes me think they're gonna do that to the original trilogy. Yeah, I think Nagoshi's probably fucked. But maybe, though, it has a big actor in it, so maybe somebody will go for it. We're gonna do like a shooting segment. Oh. What? What are you asking me to do here? Okay, just hit him. Are you broken? Fucking die already. Fucking thank you. There's angel investors, maybe. Oh, no, they did. You just have to understand you're not controlling Tails in that. You're controlling the glider. So when Tails is not on the glider, you're still controlling the glider. Final zone where I play as both. Sonic, Tails, Sonic. 1, 2, 3. Or are we going right into a final boss? What probably happened is just that Nagoshi thought that they would give him all the money they said they were going to give him, and then they didn't. This game has a lot of fucking zones. This is zone 11. Yeah, that face was like halfway to a pout. Ah, this made me lighter so I can jump higher. Okay. Yeah, what happened with NetEase is their stupid CEO just spent all that money on outside studios and then went, nah, I don't want them. The CEO of NetEase is so dumb, he almost canceled Marvel Rivals. He was like, can we cancel Marvel Rivals and make it our own IP? Like, can we make it just our own thing? It's like, no? Nobody will give a shit about that. Executive brain, man. That doesn't appear to be doing anything. I assume it just would have been all like Honor of Kings ass guys. Which is like, that might have done okay in China. Wouldn't have done good worldwide. Thank you. Thank you for just giving me. Well, you have to be a Gigabrain CEO. I think it's just an organizational thing. He's like, yeah, I don't want companies outside of the United States. And it's like, I'm not outside of China. It's like, then why'd you set up 10 trillion of them? I agree. You probably shouldn't have a million companies in different time zones. You have to manage through a language barrier. But you shouldn't buy a billion and then shut them down. That's insane. What do I just like run over here and... Oh, that was helpful. Thank you. Oh, was I supposed to hit some kind of fucking switch up there? Good! NetEase should absolutely be seen as a persona non grata. Like, how many studios? Like, how many creators did they poach and then screw over? What does it want out of me? I don't know. I don't think Nettie's being a pariah everywhere is gonna happen. Oh, I gotta get there without getting hit. So I'm still hanging upside down. Is that what you want? I don't know what. Did that do something for me? I guess it did. Yeah, I'm also afraid they're all just gonna fucking retire. I really don't want to get a game over and have to do this whole fucking zone again. Assuming this game even has continues, I just realized I don't remember. It's gotta, right? Most annoying enemies in any Sonic game. I do think we're gonna enter like the second gaming dark age pretty soon. Just like from compounding from all the veterans leaving and none of the new people knowing how to make something that isn't Ubislop. Like, just look at how much better Demon Tides is, and they got to make one game beforehand. But now nobody gets to make 2 games ever. Good night, bye, Omega Bear. Have a good rest. Like, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to make your own engine now unless it's like one your entire studio's gonna use for everything. But even that has problems. Like, the problem isn't companies using Unreal or Unity, it's them using them poorly. Like, it's them like no longer being able to see what they're like. Like, the industry has gotten entirely captured by engineers. So it's like, no, of course we want to use the big advanced thing. It's like, we can just use all the default shit. It's like, that makes everything look terrible. Like, that makes everything look literally like shit. And they don't care because they're engineers, not artists. See, I've heard that, I've heard the Battlefield one is even more insane because it seems to be microtransactions didn't hold up. We gotta kill you because microtransactions didn't hold up. It doesn't matter, you were the best-selling game last year. Either that or it's just cleaning up for them getting owned by the Saudis, which is supposed to go through like in another month or two. Yeah, because the article, like, Battlefield 6 hasn't, like, held up a user base that great, which I imagine, and people have explicit, like, apparently the microtransactions got really bad, and also they started having really obvious Gen AI cosmetics. So it looks like they turned people off doing the shit that the company mandated they do, and then the company's like, well, the shit we demanded you do didn't work out, guess we better fire you. I don't think GTA 6 is actually going to fail. I think it's going to make roughly as much money as 5, and that won't be enough for the modern industry, so they'll treat it like it failed. It'll sell like 25 million units in 1 month, and they'll be like, we expected 50. I don't think we have to worry about COD, though. Unless they actually do take a break this year and don't ship.
Failed.
This is some real, Sonic Ball Z. Oh, shit. Well, I can't hit him. He's up there. Well, you just have a gun? Yeah, I can't hit you up there, man. Damn it. Okay, so I can't just wail on him while he's doing that. This is a frighteningly banjo-esque soundtrack. Let me grab a damn thing. What the hell? Oh, that's not him shorting out, that's a shield. I misunderstood what I was seeing. God damn it. God damn it. You can just turn it on fucking whenever. God damn it. Yeah, I need that panel of Batman and Robin where it's like, no, Batman and Robin will never die, but it says Bird and Bear. Oh, maybe, yeah. I didn't even think to try that. Somebody asked, how do you beat this in 2 hours? Lock in. Oh shit. I should get down here. There, did we do it? Okay, I was gonna be like, my counter's still going down. Is there another fucking phase? Fuck! There we go. That was the game. Game 1 of 2. This is the rougher one, so it'll be smooth sailing going forward. And we are $156 from High on Life 2. I'm gonna have to fucking buy that piece of shit soon. It sucks. At least it's only $60 instead of $70, and at least it counts for Game of the Year this year. I am unironically excited for it. The only thing on the whole list I am truly afraid of is fucking the potential of having to play Dak. Well, we're only doing this one game tonight because I also have shit to do. We will be back on Saturday to do the other one, and probably another thing, since there's no way it'll take, you know, my usual Saturday stream link. And I don't want to go right into High on Life if we hit it, because I want to give people an opportunity to come see that. But I'm going to send you guys to Masami. This time I will get her name correct, her username correct, that it is TV and not VT. But she is DOS Gaming. See ya.